Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. For the people who have already subscribed my channel and for the people who have recently found my channel, a hearty welcome to this channel. I am Yashwardhan, an electronic enthusiastic and electronic engineer who likes to work with different electronic circuits and explain about the different electronic concepts. Now, today in this video, I am going to be explaining about how to program the 8051 using the 8051 development board, and I am going to be explaining that. The topic of this video is how you are able to write the code, how you are able to transfer that code into the 8051, and how you are going to connect the hardware. In the previous previous video on 8051, I have explained about what is the hardware, what is the 8051 programming device we are using, and how we are using what is the different components that are present on the development board. If anyone hasn't missed that video, please watch that video first to gain a good understanding about the hardware part, then come and watch this video to know about the software. In order to program the 8051 using the development board as well as the USB programmer, we need two softwares. First software is, first of all, you open any Google Chrome or any browser, and in the search bar you need to type Kale software download. The moment you click on search, you get a page like this. In this first, you need to click on the first link, which is the Kale website. Friends, don't worry, I will keep the link to this website also in the description below. This is not a sponsored video, just I will keep the link for your better understanding. Now, once your interface like this will appear, here you need to see you are generally given the product download, that is the software download, and file download, which includes some example files. Let us click on product downloads. Yeah, the moment you click on product download, this website will open. Here you have different versions, like if you are using the ARM devices, you can use this software. For 8051 devices, you should use this software. If you are working with this kind of, you can use this, and for this also you can do this. As I will be using the 8051, I will click on this. The moment I click on it will ask me some of the basic information. This I am as I already installed, I am not filling, but you need to give you some basic details like what's your name, mail ID. If you are a student, you in the company place, you can just mention a student, job title, the student, and company is your current. Then you can select the options as it and click submit. The moment you click on submit, your Kale software the Kale software gets downloaded. Once you are downloaded, you extract those files and follow the installer in order to install that software. Once the software is fully installed, you notice an icon like this will appear. Friends, I am here. You can on my screen you will see there are two. Friends, you will see that on my screen there are two software things. This is because in the coming videos I will be explaining about the LPC 2148 also, which is not supported by the Kale Microvision 5, we need Kale Microvision 4. So I have installed both of them. You install according to your requirements. Once you can get an icon like this, or in the search bar you need to type Kale Microvision and select that software. Now, apart from this, we also need another software in order to dump that code. That software, the advantage of this software is that you need not even program this, or you need not install it. You can directly use it. The software is ProgISP. ProgISP download. Click on it. Click on any. I will also keep the link to this software also down in the description. You download it. Just go to ProgISP download. Go to the download option. Click a download link, and you can download this software. I will also keep the link in the description below. And once you have downloaded, I will just show you the thing. So now friends, once you click on download, you will get a zipped version. Just click on it and click extract. Just I will say extract all and click extract. it will take some time to based on your computer speed, it will extract all the files. Let's wait for a few seconds. The main advantage of this is that you are not using this Prog ISP software only to dump the code in 8051. You can use it for a variety of purposes. Once you have been extracted, just open that file. In that file, you will have a Prog ISP application icon. Just press it. You need not install also. Just by pressing on it, it will open. Okay. Now I hope, friends, you have gained a good understanding about what are the two softwares we require in order to program the 8051. Now let us move forward. I hope, friends, now you got a good idea about how to install, what are the software that should be installed. Now let us move forward and write a simple program. To do that, first of all, you open the Kale Microvision software. Wait a minute, it will take some time to load. If you are new, as I already tried a different code, it is displaying that code. But if you are new, just go to File, click on New. Go to Project, click on New Microvision Project, and let me save it as some new folder. Let me show it as LED _ LED example. Okay, and enter. That is the folder name. This is because some of the external files also will be added, so let's name it as example 1 and click save. The moment you click save, those are already files that I worked on, so it is run. The moment you click on save, after saving, it will display like this. Here you need to select your board number. As I will be using 8051, I will be using the 80S89S52. This is the component number of the 8051 IC that I am having, so that I will save. I click on it and I click OK. Then we need to click on yes to include the startup file. If you click on this plus icon and you open, you will see a startup file. Now click on this to create a new folder. Here I am going to paste the code. So this is the code we will be using. So let me explain it from starting here. But before I do, let me first save this. Just click on save. Here I will save it as LED1. And it should be in .c. So I say .c. Click save. So this is the code that we will be using to bring an LED. So first what we are doing is that when we want to use the 8051, so we will be using the 8051 directory. That way we are using the library. Here, friends, I will explain one thing. Here by default everyone will take reg51.h, but according to your component number, if you are using a 8051 IC that was manufactured like 10 years back, you will be using the reg51 library. If it is a recent one, if it is recently manufactured, you need to use the reg52.h library. Then what I am doing is that I am been declaring a s bit. This is the variable type, and I have taken the variable name as LED, and I am renaming that is I am defining my pin 1.0. As I already pointed out in the previous video, that there are 4 ports and each port is divided into 8 bits. So in the first port, first pin, I am going to be declaring it as a variable LED. Next, here if you observe, whenever we are working with the 8051 or any microcontroller, in general and in the case software, there is no inbuilt delay function that is there. You need to write the delay function. So I have declared the delay function. That is, first I have declared the function as void type. Then I have given the function name as delay. Here I am taking my variable which should be passed into the function as it is an unsigned type integer, and the variable name is milliseconds. Here inside I have taken two variables I and j, and I have run a simple for loop, that is I is varying from 0 to the millisecond, and for each of this let me just increase to 100. So that's the loop that will be running. Then you will go to the void main. We need to write the main function or the main value. So for that you write void, then you give main. Then in the loop, in the main function, I have created a infinite while loop. This is because we know that whenever the while loop condition is satisfied, whatever is written in the while loop, that will run. Here I have included the condition as 1, that is it becomes an infinite while loop because the condition is always a true value. Here what I am doing is that as I have taken only a single bit, I have declared only a single bit, s bit, so I directly can write it as 1. So that means I am turning on the LED, then I am giving some delay, and again I am turning off that LED, and again delay, and I have closed that function. So this is the main thing that we need to understand. Now once you have done this, you just need to save this file. You have already saved it. Now you need to include this file. So go to source group, right click on it and click add existing source group. You need to select your file, that is led1.c, and click add. Now once you have added that file, you will get this. If you are changing anything, you need to click on Ctrl S to save that. Next, we need to, once you have written your code and you are sure that your code is correct, you need to next go to the move step, which is translate. What it does is it compiles your code and checks for any kind of errors that are present. If you have any errors or warnings, it will display. You need to, as my code, this is saying that the code has successfully compiled and there are no errors. This is a rebuild option, build option. Once this is over, you need to click on build. Once it will check if everything and it will do this. What it does is, we have written the code in embedded C, which is a high level programming language. It builds this program into the assembly language that is understood by the microcontroller. And if there is any error in this step also, we show here, as there is no error. Now let us once check this. Now the Kale software is very much used because one advantage is this software is done, you are able to check your working of your code also. So just go to debug, click on start or stop debug section. It will by default show you this, click on OK. Yeah, see, I have taken my port 1, then go to peripherals, go to input output ports, click on port 1. Okay, yeah. Now just click on this is used to reset the program. Now I want to run it, just I click on run. You will observe here, see, I have taken my port, I have taken my pin 1.0. So you will observe that bit is turning on and off for every time second. If you increase this, the time period then will go. Now I hope friends you have gained a good understanding about what are the different how to you write the simple code in this. Now in order to exit this view, just go to debug, click on stop or start or stop debug section, and you will come back. Now let us move forward and I will explain how you are going to dump this into the now how you are going to dump this into your 8051. Let's move on. So friends, now I hope you have gained a good understanding about how to create a project file and how you are going to add the how you are going to write the program and how you are going to build that code. Now one thing I have forgotten is that whenever you are I have told you that we need to add a file right here. There I have forgotten that you need to go to target, right click on it and click options for target. In this go to output, and you need to tick mark, this will be in general not tick mark. You need to click this to create the hex file, because we need the hex file in order to program the 8051. Once you click on it and click OK, then you click on rebuild to build that hex file. Once you get your hex file. Now I hope friends, now we move on to the dumping this code into the 8051 development board. Let us move forward. So first of all, so this is the circuit, these are the hardware that I have shown in the previous video, right? This is the 8051 development board and this is the USB programmer. First of all, take this cable and connect both of them. And if this is the cable that is provided in order to connect the USB programmer to this 8051 development board. Now take the USB plug it and keep the other end of this plug to your computer. Okay, yeah, see, now once you have done this, just minimize your screen. You have already extracted the Prog ISP software, just open it. In this, run the Prog ISP. Just double click on that application icon and it will open. So this is the thing. Just close the other file. Yeah, here first of all, this is the Prog ISP. First of all, in this select chip, click on drop down, and these are all the chips that this Prog ISP software server. As my chip number is 8089S52, I will select that chip. Next, I will go to load flash. Then you need to go to your My Works. Go to your folder where you have created this. Yeah, this is the folder. In this, go to object folder. In object folder, led.hex. Click open. Now the file is loaded. Now you need to save flash. You can do that. Now once you are done that, you need to set some options here. One is you create the program flash, and one thing is done. If I disconnect the USB of the 8051 board, you will observe this is grayscale. That this is because I have disconnected the USB. The moment I plug in and your hardware is correctly plugged in, you can identify here. If USB to ASP is not connected properly, you will not get this. If the plug is not connected, you will not. This will be in gray color. You need to keep everything like this. Verify. You need to keep everything like this. You need to press erase in order to erase everything, or you can keep it in auto. And once you are kept in, click on auto. It will automatically change the code, and you will see it's programming the flash. See, it takes some very little time. Then you need to verify your flash is working correctly or not. Yes, once it is ready, friends, now you can see on the top of the screen, you can see a green LED I have connected and it is turning on and off. You may ask me, how did I connect it? So to explain you better, just let me remove the connections and make the connections again. Now you take a breadboard and take your resistance and LED and two wires. First connect. You see that an LED has a longer lead and a shorter lead. Longer is the anode, positive side, and shorter is the cathode or negative side. First connect them like this. To the negative of the anode, you connect it and connect it to ground. Okay. Now take a wire, and as these have a male header pin, I will be using a male to female header wire. Connect the positive end of the resistance to pin 1.0. And you ground the negative terminal to the resistance and connect it to ground here. Now you will observe the moment you will observe the LED is turning on. Here I have powered the 8051 development board with the help of USB programmer, which is connected to this plug here, which is connected to system. So I am powering with system. If you have a 9 volts battery with a 9 volts battery with a male header pin clip, you can connect it here and you can join it. Okay, now that's the thing. Now let's do one thing. Friends, now let us do one thing. In my Arduino Uno circuits, Arduino tutorial 2, I have explained about a small circuit where I will be building a basic controlling the LED in the form of traffic light. Then first red LED will turn on, then yellow, then green, again yellow, then red. This is the thing, right? Let us program that here. So to do that, just go to here, just add some numbers. Let me name my first LED as this. Just copy this line and paste it. Another paste. Now let this be LED underscore 2 and LED underscore 3. Let this be 1 and this will be 2. And I am not changing the void function, delay function. Here let me do one thing. Let's name this as LED underscore 1, which will be my red LED, which will first turn on. And at the same time, what happens is that I will just copy this line, paste, and another paste here. Yeah, let this be LED underscore 2 and LED underscore 3. Let them be zeros. Okay, just remove these comments here. Okay, yeah, same thing, just let me copy this here, Control C, and instead of this, Control V it here. Let it be 0. This yellow LED will turn on and this should also turn off. And here let's say I want it to be 2 millisecond. This should be 1, let's say for differentiation purpose 5. This should be, let's say, 2. And let me control with here, and now again 0, 0, and this should be 1. Now you need to include the delay function. Just copy this, Control V, yeah, and this should show on for, let's say, another 5. Okay, then again yellow LED should turn on. Control Z, yeah, sorry, just Control C this, Control V it here. Now, yeah, now it should be, again this should be, and this should 0, and this should only last for 2 milliseconds. This is the thing. Now once you have made any change to this program, just you need to click on rebuild to rebuild the code. See, X file is also created. Now let us check this file. Go to debug, start debug section, click OK. Now go to peripherals, set the input as port 1. Now click on run. You will observe it is working as intended. Okay, yeah. Now let us again do this. Now as it is already connected to the system only, let me minimize this. Let me open the Prog ISP, go to load flash, go to led1.hex, click on open, then click on auto. So when you are pressing auto, what happens is that first of all it erases the program that is already present on the IC, then it programs includes the new program. Let's wait until it is over, then we will do the thing again. Yeah. Now friends, this is a common error that occurs. So what to do if this error occurs is that just close Prog ISP once, again open the Prog ISP. This happens because we are using the same file again and again and we have changed that file. so it will be a little bit difficult for it to understand. So the simple way is just close the ProgISP, again open the ProgISP software. Now again keep everything here, click on load flash, led1.hex, open. Now click on auto and it will start the programming. And it will start programming the folder. Again there is one. Now if again the error presses, just disconnect the USB and again connect it. Now click auto. Yes friends, sometimes it happens that due to sometimes that error occurs. Just once disconnect your cable of the development board and again connect it and it will get ready. Now our code is uploaded on this code. Now let us check this. Hence, now we have loaded the code. You have dumped the code into this file. Now let us connect the circuit. Now the circuit is simple. Instead of one LED, we have 3 LED. As the first LED is a red LED, so I will take the red one. Positive here, negative here. Then the second LED should be yellow, that's what I connected, and the last LED should be green. Now all the cathode terminals are grounded with the help of this 1 kilo ohm resistance here. Just connect them like this. Now connect the ground, take one of the ground terminals and connect it to this power line. Now first the red LED should be connected to pin 1.0. Then your yellow LED should be connected to pin 1.1. And last, your green LED should be connected to pin number 1.2. Okay. So wait a minute friends, I think there is a little bit issue with the power here. Let me fix that. Okay friends, now it's working. See here, if I close my hand, you see the green LED is turning on. See, now the yellow LED is turning on. Now the red one has turned on. And again now yellow and again green is running on. Only problem is that this there is a little bit power issue as I connected with the system. So you will be observing that this red and yellow LEDs are not glowing that bright. You can try different LEDs and you can do it. So now I hope friends you have gained a good understanding about how it is working and what all you need to be followed. Now I hope friends you have gained a good understanding about how you are doing a basic programming in the 8051 development board and how you can execute an LED blinking code. If you have any doubt related to this topic, please feel free to ask me in the comment section below, or if you are having little bit confusion, go pause the video, go to the part where you having doubt, once see again the video and again come back. As I already now friends, I hope you like my explanation and you enjoyed the way I explained the thing. If you have any doubts, you can contact me through my mail or you can message me in the comment section also. Now friends, as I already mentioned, I kept a community post to asking your opinion whether on what topic should I take down. If anyone is interested, please fill that accordingly. And if anyone is in the final year and they want help from me in the project, they can contact me at the mail ID given below. Now I hope friends you have understood the explanation and you have gained a good understanding about how to use the hardware and how you should program the 8051. Now I meet you again in the next video. Now friends, thanks for watching friends, and I will meet you again in a new video with a new topic. And if you by chance, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel and stay tuned to see more such videos. And if you are already subscribed, please like this video, which gives me a motivation to make more such videos, and also share it with your friends. Thanks for watching friends, and I will meet you again in a new video with a new concept. Until then, stay tuned to the channel to learn something new. And also friends, if you are interested in seeing more content, you can check out the playlist on Arduino Uno here, or if you want to see any HFSS related topic, you can click this playlist here. Thank you friends.